Guess who managed to finish an entire sketchbook and now has a little sketchbook tour to do. So this is the sketchbook that I've been using the most at the moment, and now it is complete. Wow. You can see it is very thoroughly used. Like, So I started it, that's August. Started on the 3rd of August, finished it today on the 8th of December. And Akira is now very interested in what I'm up to. I already I already know what sketchbook I'm going to be using next. Sorry, just moving some things because I thought Akira was going to come wandering over. These are some notebooks, but not the sketchbook that I will be using next. So, I'm still using this sketchbook also at the moment, but it's a landscape orientation, so I want to also have a sketchbook that is in the same orientation as that to be using. So that's the other sketchbook I'm using at the moment, along with this one. This is my small square guy. And the sketchbook I will be using... Oh, I found my scissors that I thought I'd lost. The sketchbook I will be using next is this one. It's the same brand of sketchbook, but this sketchbook has like this... what colour paper is this? Does it say it anywhere? No. But the paper in this one is like white. So it's a little bit different. It's actually a bigger version of this one that I'm also using at the moment. So you can see that the paper is white. Unlike the paper in this one, which is like not white. But yes, Sketchbook Tour. This is a chunky boy. The spine is not in great condition. I can probably do something to fix that up a bit. So the first page, I actually painted this recently. That is gouache paint. I did a base layer of paint that you can kind of see a little bit through her face. This was done on the 24th of last month. Oh, I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing with the camera, don't I? 24th of last month. This was done when I first started the sketchbook. He's Gavin. So, see, 6th of August. Gavin again, 3rd of August. This was done recently because I put the stickers on the page and I was planning on drawing Makima, but then I just never did it and I wasn't going to force myself to draw Makima, so I ended up drawing Gavin on these pages on the 17th of November. And then at some point I realised I didn't have any art of my Mindsona in here, and my Mindsona is usually the character I draw the most, so it was weird to me that I didn't, and I hadn't drawn anything on these two pages yet, so on the 18th of November I went back and drew on them at last. This 14th of August, Cario, we've got a sticker here, we've got the little thing that is usually on the sketchbook when you first get it. Sorry, my stack of stuff was annoying me there, so I'm just going to adjust the stack again. Right, and then this page just has stickers and washi tape. Gavin, my beloved. This is probably using gouache. I think this was before I got the jelly gouache, so the gouache here is more consistently nice. Novely, my beloved. Novely is for a comic, Human Redefined. I haven't worked on that in ages, but I really need to work on that again. But I have so many ideas for projects I want to work on, and then I keep randomly going between them, and then I don't end up getting anything substantial done. It's actually really frustrating. There's Jay. I wanted to redesign her. I still have a lot to do with her, I think. Jay is the twin sister to Gavin, and Gavin and Jay are Andy's older sisters. Etho fan art. Clearly, I was thinking about Gavin a lot when I started the sketchbook. Adeline and Yulia. I don't think I've drawn them again recently. Novelly again. I really like this drawing. I think this was alcohol marker. Cario, my beloved. Adeline. I like the water detail. I think I could do it better now. That's something I'll probably revisit. These two again. You can see how on a lot of pages I would cut a bit of paper and stick it over, so then the fact that I used markers on this bit, it doesn't go bleed through into this picture. And you can see this paper is kind of like, it's not white, that's the paper of the actual sketchbook, so you can tell when I've stuck paper over it because this paper is white. And then there's a bit of paper that was spread out, stuck here, just paper folded in half and then stuck down on either side. Random one-off drawing. I can't remember that character's name if I ever did name her. You can see I also really like using stickers and washi tape around the frame. The washi tape around the frame is also just really useful for sticking the paper down. And then I also have this clear stuff. It's clear stuff that you put on book covers, but I use it to put there and over the art so it doesn't smudge and that kind of thing. It's especially useful over pencil drawings. One-off drawings. Calantha. Cario along with a swatch. I still use that. That must have been when I first got the gouache set. I still use the same gouache set. I should re-swatch it and compare it. That would be kind of interesting. Let's put the bookmark in there for future me to think about. Right, 2 pages of Cassie. I have these books of stickers, and the front half is actual sticker sheets, but the back half is these paper things, and it's the whole sheet peels. So there's one on either side of this that I've then drawn and painted over, and that's Cassie, Nobly's sister. Then we've got Gavin and Jay again. We've got Cario. This version here is meant to be the older version of Cario. You can see that I drew over one of those sticker sheet things on both these pages. I think I went back and did this recently. Yep, 1st of November. This is Sasha. She's for the project I was initially doing for NaNoWriMo, and I will hopefully be working on that project more again eventually. But as I said, I have a lot of projects and ideas that I want to work on, but then I just struggle to actually focus on any one project and get anything meaningful done. Gavin, my beloved. Teresa. Tamagotchi page. I was going to make a little page on each Tamagotchi type, but I clearly got bored after the second one. I didn't even complete the second one. I don't know if I even named this character, but I don't think I actually ever drew this. I might have drawn her again once or twice, I don't know. But yeah, those I did with these cheap pencils I got from Kmart. Etho. I don't know who that's meant to be. Is that her? Maybe? I think it is. Cario. And then Tamatoba begun. So you can see. Oh, my Tamagotchi art. A pause for Cario and Gavin. This is using those Crayola markers and a spattering of stickers. Back to Tamatoba. Calantha, my beloved. Baby, she's part of that project. Nobly, my beloved. I was using those Crayola markers a lot at this point in time. Baby. I got kind of focused on Baby for a couple of days. Century Town is the name of that project. I don't remember what this character's part of, but they definitely appear more, like right here. And here. Oh, their name's Agatha. Teresa. This character again, I don't remember what this character's name is. Them again. Gavin. This looks like it was done, I think this was Crayola marker, and then I did the background here with gouache paint. Gavin, and then this character. I haven't seen a name written on her anywhere. Cario, Teresa. That character again from earlier. This is Michael, part of Century Town also. I started numbering some of the pages, just so I'd know what page they are. Couple pictures of Michael. More Michael. Sasha and Stevie are both part of Century Town. That was... I can't remember her name. No, wait, Stevie's not part of Century Town, but Sasha is. Stevie and this character are girlfriends. It's Stevie again. Tara and Elizabeth. I think this is meant to be Elizabeth. I'm not sure whether her hair is meant to be purple, because it's purple here, or if it's meant to be blue, because it's blue here, but then I also draw her with purple hair again here. This I just wanted to draw in only reds and greens, or at least primarily reds and greens, so that's why this character. And then green eyes, purple hair. Who... I'm not entirely sure who that's meant to be. There's the green haired character again. Cario. Gavin, my beloved. Stevie and... what did I name her? Natasha, maybe? I might have named her Natasha. Stevie, my beloved. Gavin and... oh, I thought there was a name. Nope. Gavin and this blonde character. You can see that I painted the whole page pink and then just painted over that, and the pink shows through where it's in parts where it's too light. Baby. Stevie. There's some Enderman stickers, and there's some gold in her hair. Govon. This must have been, about here must have been where I got the gold ink, because there's gold ink here, here, on this, and both these are out of Gavin. And then Stevie with lots of stickers. Apparently I was just looking at stickers on that day. This is Max, but she ends up getting another name in a later page. I don't know what's up with her hair. I just paint it with green and blue, and I don't know how that works. Stevie, Max again. She always wears a scarf. She's comfy. This is Tara. There was an art of her back. These are little things. And then there's stickers all over the page. A little bit of information about the character. Here's Max again. Yeah. This can't be Max, so I don't know who it is. Because Max's hair doesn't look like that. This might be Baby, and I forgot to draw the little hearts on her cheeks. I got some new paint, so I did little swatch things and a little painting of I don't know. I need to put names on characters more. A little art. I don't know who that's meant to be. Green-haired character again. I like doing the paintings where it's the face really big, so I can really focus on the shading of the skin of the face. And here's where she got her other name, Marina. These little stickers, these little square rectangle things. You know, lots of clutter on this page. Here's Stevie's page. I have a profile for her on Toy House, but you know, I did a little spread for her in this sketchbook too. Why not? I'm actually kind of surprised that it isn't taking me longer to flip through the sketchbook. I guess because I got through the sketchbook pretty quickly. I actually kind of remember a lot of this. Sasha, my beloved. her. I don't remember her name. I think it's Natasha, but I can't be too sure. These two are... I think these two are meant to be siblings. Oh. That needs to be stuck down better. There's her again. Her name's Cleo. I probably named her after Zombie Cleo. Cario, 2 pages of Cario. I love turtlenecks. I love drawing them at least. Gavin and Cleo. Wait, what does it say there? It says Fidya here, but it's Cleo, isn't it? It's clearly the same character. Nope, it's a different character, just really similar. A character I apparently named Fidya. Okay. A really crunchy looking page. There's stickers and a purple haired character. Karia, my beloved. Max / Marina. Andrea, Gavin, Andy, my mind Sona, and then the final page is of Sasha. And then no more sketchbook. The entire sketchbook is done. So, entire sketchbook all done. So, throughout the sketchbook, I used watercolor paint. I would assume some of this was watercolor and not gouache. I used gouache paint. I used Crayola markers. I sometimes used pencil. It wasn't very often, and like I don't think I was ever using good brand pencils in this sketchbook. So just cheap pencils. I used alcohol markers. They're really cheap alcohol markers that I bought. I already mentioned Crayola markers, and yeah, that's the variety of things I used. So this page, you can see it's Crayola marker on both sides, and that works fine. So if you want to use a sketchbook and you want to know what kind of materials work in it, you could definitely use Crayola marker on both sides and it will go fine. You could also, where is a page that's an example of what I mean? You could probably, thanks Kira, this is gouache I think on both sides, so you could also do that, gouache on both sides, no problem. Obviously you want to wait until this side is completely dry before doing the other side, but you can definitely do that. Alcohol marker, you could do alcohol marker on one side of your paper, but it will bleed through, it will show on the other side. And if you did that, you could probably just, if you wanted to use alcohol marker, you could either put another bit of paper on the back so you're covering up the bleed through, or you could paint over the bleed through with gouache or even just acrylic if that's what you prefer. I personally really dislike acrylic, so I would never use that, but if you like acrylic, then that's fine. You could definitely use that. Pencil definitely works. I don't think there's any paper that does not work for pencil. So that's the whole page of pencil, and that's fine. It's on the back of a page of gouache paint. There's definitely a lot of pages here where I probably did not need to put a bit of paper over it, but I did anyway. I think these were all alcohol markers, so maybe that makes sense why I did it there. You definitely don't want to do it 2 pages in a row. So these pages, there's extra tape to help the spine here. But then this, I took one whole sheet of paper, folded it in half and stuck it down. And then I did the same again here. And that kind of makes it a little bit annoying because you can kind of, I wouldn't recommend doing it several pages in a row. So yes, the entire sketchbook. How much time is that actually? From the 3rd of August to January, February, March, April, May. June, July, August, September, November, no, October. So August is the 8th month, that's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, so like 5 months. Ugh, I'm not good at math or time. Look at my nails. Ho ho ho. Yes, Sketchbook Tour. My big chunky lad. I am now done with it. If I join the history books. This was my previous sketchbook from the previous Sketchbook Tour. How long did this one take me to do? Several years. I don't usually finish sketchbooks that often, so I'm pleased as punch. So yeah, finished sketchbook, finished cats. I love when they do make their heads go flat because they're scratching at it or looking over things. I will see you on the next one, but yay!